Hi. So there are 6 types of abuse: physical, sexual, verbal/emotional, psychological, financial, and racial. Um, this poem is about some of these abuses. So if this topic makes you feel uncomfortable, I would suggest not watching it. And yeah, viewers' discretion is advised. As I said before, this poem is about sexual abuse, or abuse in general. Each little section of the poem will be about maybe 1 or 2 of these kind of abuses, or maybe some about different ones. I am reading it off paper, so if you see me looking down, that is because I have not memorized it. My name is... I knew from a young age that my dad was taking drugs in a rage. I'd learnt about them at school, though I'd never thought that at the age of 8 or 9 I would see him and his mates taking something so cruel. I was living in fear, because when he didn't have the drugs or the beer, he would start to get mad and would shout, and when things get real bad, he would hit me, my own dad. I couldn't even tell if it made him feel glad or sad. I would have to get ready for school every day because I couldn't rely on him for anything. I felt like running away. My dinner usually came out of a can. I kept getting thinner. My name is... Everyone used to tell me I was like a daisy, but then everything changed. My parents said it was time for me to go to a school that they had arranged. I liked it there at first, but then something happened which was the worst. I couldn't feel like I could tell my mummy. I didn't feel safe with a teddy or a dummy. I was only 5 and alive. I would go to school and would hate to go to after-school care, waiting for my mummy to pick me up so I could feel safe in a car chair. I became quiet and distracted. The school called my parents because they noticed the way I acted. My mom brought me home. She was brushing my hair with a comb. When she noticed the marks on my body, she asked me if anyone had touched me down there. I nodded my head, feeling embarrassed and ashamed. They said I wasn't the one to be blamed. I mean, I was 5. I hadn't been alive long enough to know what was wrong and what was right. They asked me if I could name the man with the van. My name is... I am 13 years old, and I am always being told that I'm not good enough, I'm not tough, I'm too fat, that I'm a brat, I'm not pretty, and that I shouldn't want pity. They said that I was better off dead than alive. That's when I took the 45. My name is... One day I was walking the streets and all these kids came up to me. They said that I was a flea. They called me worse names, names that are in books that my school has banned, so they claim. They said I was a terrorist just because of my background. They put my head down a toilet. I almost drowned. When I would get home and there wouldn't be any food because my parents were in a mood, I was so scared to go to school, but at home everyone was so cruel. My mom is a drug addict thanks to my dad. He starts hitting us every time he gets mad. Someone please help. I have so many cuts and bruises. It hurts when I pee. I'm weak and I have no food. I'm starving. I wish my family tradition was meat carving. I'm slowly dying. Is there any point me trying? We are all victims of abuse. Let me just make something clear. 68% of kids are abused by family. 82% of perpetrators are between the age of 18 and 44, of which 39% were recorded between the ages of 25 and 34 in the United States. More than 4 children die from child abuse and neglect on a daily basis. 45% of abuse is emotional, 12% is sexual, 18% is physical, and 25% is just neglect. Every year those rates get higher and higher until they can make a fire. Thank you.